Hey, I'm Ivan, thanks for watching my videos. And recently, Federal Office of Information Security of Germany reached me out via the email, and they stated in this email, you can see that on the screen, that some of my Redis servers are open to the whole internet. And this email was sent me by Hetzner, but the Hetzner received it just directly from Federal Office of Information Security. And I thought, well, I do have a VPS at Hetzner, that's true. I'm running a Redis there, but it's no way possible that I do have an open ports there because I did a hardening for my VPS. Of course, I do fail to ban. I also have only one open port, and I do have an uncomplicated firewall. Basically, I'm set it up rules for I set it up rules for UFW, and I never pronounced that. I am only typing this type of name and never pronounced that. It's really difficult. Yeah, UFW, so uncomplicated firewall. I do running it, and I set it up the rules. Why I do have this problem? Immediately, I run Nmap, and Nmap show me nothing. Only 22. Only 22 is open to the internet. Perfectly. I know that it's only possible to connect with the key, the password is rejected, fail to ban will reject everything else, bots, whatever. All good. I am secured. And I thought maybe they didn't know something. Maybe they just, I don't know, maybe in some moment of time I enabled UFW, but now I am secured. And I see in Nmap there is nothing. But there is a catch. It's actually was opened, and I will show you how it's possible. Let's go. Here's the setup. There is a VPS, it's running in my VirtualBox, and there is a VSL. I'm going to run a few commands here. On a VirtualBox, on my VPS machine, that simulates the real VPS, I do have a Docker, and Docker is now running nothing. And also, I do have a UFW, but it's inactive. That's basically what you need to know. What are you actually doing? You're running sudo UFW default deny incoming. You're denying any incoming. Done. Then you want to enable any outgoing connection. Done. And also I want to enable my SSH connect. Now SSH connect is enabled. The last thing what I need to do, I need to say UFW enable. Yes. And now sudo UFW status. Here we go. You have this 22 ports. They are open. Fine. That's what I want. But without my private key, it's not possible to connect. Good enough. I want to run Redis and Docker. So Docker run, I want to name it my Redis. And usually what are you doing? You open the ports, and ports for the Redis is 6379. You basically do the port mapping. That's what you're doing. And then you do Redis. Here we go. And let's check Docker. Yes. Here is Redis, and Redis is running. All good, perfect. We can also check it with the Redis CLI. Username, Ivan, done. We set it, then we can scan like this. So we do have a username. We can get username and see Ivan. I see Ivan. Let's call my name properly. Okay, so you do see Ivan. So let's check Nmap. We do the Nmap. And what do you see? You see only port 22 for SSH is open. All good, we secured, isn't it? Not quite yet. Okay, but just out of my curiosity, I decided to use the official Redis database connection tool and see if it's possible or not. There is a reason why they sent me this email, right? I decided to check it. So let's use my IP here, and let's click Add Database. What? I thought in this moment, okay, maybe just created the connection. Of course, it's not possible that I can see anything inside. But I do see my key username, and I do see my key. It's not a JSON, but it doesn't matter. I see even my name here. Why is possible? I brushed back to my VPS. I just recalling in my memory, and I do what I did. I just run UFW status, and I see this. How is it possible? And it seems that it's possible Docker doing this port mapping, and it's bypass the UFW. That's a very dangerous situation. I immediately seen a couple of shell commands inside of my key value store inside of the Redis. That was quite scary to me. I immediately shut it down, started researching why it happened. So what you need to do, you need to change this wildcard IP to some loopback IP. Then it will preventing from someone outside connecting to your Redis or whatever you're running in your Docker from outside by bypassing UFW. So you need to loop back to your machine. But I didn't know that. It was totally my fault, my issue that I configured Docker in this way. But I didn't know about that. That was a quite very thin, very specific situation when it potentially can happen. So let's stop this Redis container. It should be sudo. Let's also remove it and try to run it one more time to prevent it. So let's clear it. And here we go. One potential solution is this one. And this will solve the problem. Let's run it. So Redis CLI. Let's set username. Here we go. Scan. Done. We have my name here. And let's back to check it here. Let's refresh it. And now it's not possible. So just infinitely refreshing. Here we go. We do have the error. So it's timeout. If you knew that before, you're very smart. If you don't, please go and fix it now. And now you know it. It's quite important issue to know about it. And it's tricky how to configure your own VPS right. It was my fault, my mistake, and I hope I learned it pretty well and share it with you. Good luck. See you.